What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Myers World. And right now, you guys should be aware that this is the final part of the NFL draft promo. So this is part 3. A lot of the cards that have released are really, really bad. And you guys are very upset about it. You guys are very annoyed. You're like, yo, G Maya, it sucks. Well, I'm going to go through some things that's going to help you guys to realize that it's not as bad as it seems, all right? So as you guys get comfortable, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share. Follow me on social media over at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at G Myers World. Appreciate the love. Everybody that's coming through, thank you guys so much. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. The first thing that I want you guys to understand is, yeah, the players are not as good as we would like, but there are some key players that you might want to give a shot to, and then afterwards just raid someone for training and see what goes on. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can use this for your benefit, right? If you're somebody that's starting off, or if you're a veteran, remember there are a lot of things that are coming later. The Rookie Premier Program, where you're going to actually need these cards. And right now they're dirt cheap. Should you invest in it now? Would EA change it on us later and make us not need these cards? It's possible. But when you look at the fact that 98s and 99s are 136, that means that the sets that give us the Rookie Premier collectibles, you could probably get 2 or 3 of them. And this is the thing, right? A lot of you guys are not aware of Rookie Premiers. I try to make sure you guys understand a lot of what goes on. So as we get closer, I'll kind of lay it out. But pretty much it's the top 10 rookies of, that were just drafted. You can get them in Madden early. And EA Sports pretty much gives them boosted stats and things like that to start the year off. Although this top 10 class was not as exciting as I would like, it is something that does help you regardless. So looking at these cards, I just wanted to show you some of these cards to kind of give you an idea about it. And even the fact that the gold 99 is also relatively cheap. That's available. Some of you guys are asking, should you buy some of these? What's the protocol on doing that? Well, this investment, you would have to spend, like, if you say you got 2 of these cards, right? And you're just going to sit on them until Rookie Premieres in June or July. That's a long-term investment. And I don't know how your coin stacks are. And right now, what's our focus? Golden tickets. Everybody knows that golden tickets is the focus. So you don't really want to start spending on this right now, because then it's like, what am I going to have when they drop it this Friday? And that's smart. Now you guys are starting to understand what I'm trying to make sure you guys thoroughly get. You don't want to be the loser in any promo. So the reason that I've been promoting you guys selling off the cards that you don't want, get them out of there. If you have an expensive card like Steve McNair, sell him now. Get the 1.4 mil. The reason I'm doing that is because I know the golden tickets are going to be endgame. They're going to be recycled. Some of them are going to be really cheap. They're going to be some ones that are trash. But the key ones are going to be really, really good. Unless EA decides to release other cards that give us the specialty buckets, like a field general, a scrambler, or improviser, stuff like that in their buckets, which I don't think they're going to do. This is very, very important. So the secret is this, right? You can hold on to these cards now if you want to invest now, if your coin stack is right. Do I recommend it? Not at this time if we're looking to go ahead and get golden tickets as they release. All right? Now, some of the cards that were released, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. I'm going to show you guys some of the top cards that were released today. And, they don't really have a benefit. And the reason for that is, let's say for instance, right? We take a look at, where's that other guy? Malik Willis, right? He's a scrambler. At one point before Escape Artist was so, expensive to use, I would say go get this guy and you're going to have a great time. But right now, if you do that, you don't have the luxury of spreading out the AP and giving other abilities to players. So it's very, very difficult, which is why I'm saying a golden ticket Derrick Henry is going to be worth the value, because you'll have a scrambler bucket, you'll have a field general bucket, you'll have whatever else that you need with the buckets for cheaper type of AP usages. So that'll be a very important thing to do. Will EA raise Escape Artists again? Probably. But I don't know if it's in their best interest, because it's definitely going to drive down the value of the golden tickets if they keep doing it. People are going to still cry no matter what, but at some point EA has to close out and just say, look, whatever, dude, I'm doing it, and it's going to be what it is, right? So let's get back to what we're doing right now. That's one of the key players that was brought to my attention. And then the right end, I'm going to show you guys this guy also, if there's any more of him on the there it is, David Ojabo. Okay, so look, this guy is 95 speed, right? 6'5", 250. His numbers are actually better than the 99 overall player when you look at it for the way Madden plays. he's going to be a monster on the field, especially if you're a Ravens theme team. Getting him up to that boosted 97 is going to be very, very huge. I do want to let you guys understand, though, if you do have a Marcus Davenport from the last season, you don't need this card. You know, it's just another end. But if you're looking at some of the cards that have value and you're like, yo, I want to see if it's worth it, you know, if these cards are any good or whatever like that, you can check this card out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the guys that stood out. And the card, you know, obviously Malik Willis, a lot of you guys were interested in that. Other than that, this is what I would like you guys not to do. All right? Just to kind of save your sanity and make sure you guys understand what's going on, please do not do this. All right? You do not need to go and start recycling and doing training in the store. All right? Do not do anything that's going to cost you right now. All right? If you go in here and you start spending training and trying to get these cards, listen, you're going to lose. First of all, you're going to lose your mind. That's the first thing. Okay? You're going to lose your mind. And the reason you're going to lose your mind is because it's $13,000 per. So you do not want that. You do not want to use your training right now because there is a possibility that maybe we won't get the training variety pack, but what if they give us another type of pack that we can use training for to possibly pull golden tickets? Do you want to waste your time playing around with this, or do you want to make sure you have training when it's time to go? Now, on the other hand, if you're one of those dudes that has your training on fluke, like you're like, yo, bro, well, it's fleek, as the young kids say, on fleek, dude, you can do whatever you want. But I don't want anybody to think that this is a smart move right now, unless you're just a guy that likes to gamble or whatever like that, and you don't care, and you're just, you know, you're prepared, you're going to spend money on golden tickets, and you're good. Because we don't know what else they're releasing with it. Another thing that we do not know yet is the MUT level reset. They could easily do that and intertwine it, and it make it more lucrative for us to use training in other aspects. So the only thing that I would recommend, I would not, you know, pretty much do it this way. I would not gamble with the training, but I would get cheap training. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference of what I'm saying? A lot of these cards are so trash that people are trying to spend right now. Well, not spend. They're trying to, you know, raid sell them and have money and currency for when it's time for the actual golden tickets that drop on Friday, right? So if you just sit here and you look at 98 to 99s, you're going to be able to get a lot of training. Because I believe the 98 is 72,000, so I'm assuming like the 99 is ridiculous. Because I know the 98 is 72,000 because we just raid sold All-Star, and he was about 72,000. So just think about it in that aspect. Yes, the draft players are not as good, but you can still have use for it. You can still do other things. And remember, be sure to go specific by name in certain cases, because you may get players a lot cheaper than otherwise stated in the way I'm showing it to you right now. All right? And again, you see him at 147 right here, right? And you're like, yo, G-Mai, that's like dirt cheap, whatever. If you guys keep lurking it and look for different programs, you're going to get cheaper, you're going to get cheaper variations of some of the cards. So it depends on what people are looking for. Like this guy right here, in 17 minutes, a Charles Haley. You know, people are not really looking for these things. But because the market is as volatile as it is right now, it's probably the best time to start looking. Look at this one right here. Another Charles Haley. Get in on these things and start to take advantage of what people are trying to get rid of, because they need to get rid of it simply because golden tickets are right around the corner. So like I said before, guys, definitely go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. We're looking for about 300 likes on this video. Show that love, and I'll give it right back to you. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.